IT Jegan. What's the story behind it?
I like my IT profession.
We are coming from an IT background, so if you can just share your journey.
Again, we do this option selling from the day one.
So was it that simple?
It may go to 10%. That is what my perspective. Positionally, it may go even further.
I'm sure it would be damn difficult for you to come in and put out your, because it may impact your trading strategy as well.
That is the way you are going to make a profit consistently. Otherwise, you will have a drawdown. It is going to test your patience like them.
Is the semi-automation also a good solution? Between the mind, money and the machine, how would you allocate this 100%?
So 70% you can say to the money management and 30% to the execution.
Hello friends, welcome back to yet another episode of Mind, Money and the Machine. Friends, as you know, this is a different podcast and we have been getting a lot of positive feedback about it, because in this podcast, we are not just talking about strategies, we are talking about the three most important pillars of a trader, which is your mind, money and the machine. We call it MMM. Friends, as you know, in the cricket world, we have King Kohli and we have Captain Cool Dhoni. So when it comes to algo trading, IT is something very important. And today we have a very unique guest who is IT Jegan. Hi Jegan, how are you?
Good, Vishal. How are you?
All good, all good. So I was very fascinated when I went through your profile, and we know you for a long time. Your name is Jegathesan Durairaj, but everywhere where I go, I see this word IT Jegan. What's the story behind it?
It's very simple. In Twitter handle, I did not get the name Jegan.
Okay.
So I am from IT background. So I put IT Jegan. I got the name, so that's how it got.
Oh, nice. So Jegan, everybody would be interested to know more about your journey, because for a young traders or even for the experienced traders, they go through a different life journey. Right. And the beauty about this podcast is every guest is unique. And what I've realized is that every person can relate to one person. Like, somebody who's doing a CA. We have Yogesh Nanda, who is a CA, who actually talked about how his journey has evolved. We have Saurabh Sisodia, who came from a CFA background. And now you are coming from an IT background. So there are a lot of young traders who wants to get into algo trading or a systematic world of trading. Maybe your story would inspire them and maybe put it on the right path. So if you can just share your journey.
Sure, Vishal. I'm coming from a very humble background. Okay, so I like my IT profession. The reason was very simple. I'm coming from a very humble family, wherein below middle class. Okay, so we can say little poor. The thing is, my father is a mason. Okay, construction worker. My mom is housewife. Okay, so so I am the first graduate in my family tree. Okay, so my aim is to my aim is to come to the Chennai at least one time.
Oh wow!
I am a kind of high coming from a society wherein I don't know how to dream big. My highest dream is to come to the Chennai only once.
Wow!
So to come from that and to reach 1 lakh per month salary in IT, it is a big achievement. Okay, so I am also grateful to my IT profession, because in my childhood I used to think that actually we need to get 3 meals a day, 2 coffee, that's enough for life. Okay, so even to get the level, actually it was very tedious, because at the age of 13 years old, I used to go to the work, construction work. Okay, okay, so you need to work from morning 8 o'clock to till 6 o'clock in sunlight, and your salary is 13 rupees, 1-3. And that salary also I need to give to my dad, and he will give only 50 paise or 1 rupee as a pocket money.
Oh my God.
So getting a money was really tough in young age. Okay, but I never felt very bad about it. In fact, I was really proud of earning money. And once I come to the education, okay, so the kind of welcome that IT profession showed to me, I was really grateful. I started salary from 2,500 rupees per month, and it went close to 1.5 lakhs per month. I was really grateful. But during 2014 and 15, okay, so I started reading the book called Rich Dad Poor Dad. Okay, so there I came to know that actually, okay, so now you are middle class. So because you are earning a good money, we have Alto K10 car. Okay, so small car and 800 square feet of home, everything. There is no loan at all. So I was happy that actually when I go to my native place, people say, hey, Jegan success. You look at he's drawing good salary, because they are comparing to their level to the level where I am. So, but after reading the book, what I learned is actually, whether you are a blue collar or you are a white collar job, but still you are poor, because once you stop working, your money is not going to come. Okay, number one. And you did not make a fortune. So we are living better life, but you did not create a fortune. So if you want to be a rich, right, so you need to copycat what rich people do. By going to the job, you are not going to be rich. So then I started taking a decision that actually we have to be an entrepreneur. So I was looking for various opportunities. Okay, so one of them is real estate, and another one of them is the market. So I came to the market because from the childhood I did not bet even a 1 rupee in my life. Okay, so coming to here, actually then I thought that actually this is I was really skeptical to come to the stock market. Then I went to the Robert Kiyosaki.
Where do you go?
Robert Kiyosaki words. Okay, so what he said, you need to copycat rich people. Okay, so when I looked at the rich people in the world, most of them are into the stock market. So Jegan, whether you like, whether you don't like, you have to be in a stock market because you need to copycat. Next, after coming to the stock market, what should I do? Okay, so first I want to learn what are the jargons available in the stock market, cash market, futures, option buy, option selling. I started learning all these things. Okay, so I went to a lot of courses. You name any course, I used to go. Okay, so free course, paid course, everything I used to go. Okay, so I was very aggressive, very passionate about becoming rich. Okay, and what I learned from the course is actually many big boys, big people, big institutions, okay, sell options. Okay, so I decided that actually before I do equity, before I do mutual funds, everything, I started saying actually, okay, Jegan, we do this option selling from the day one. Just because big boys are doing it, just go
directly jump to options.
Directly jumping to options.
Okay.
So you are coming to the film industry. First, you act as a
junior artist.
Junior artists are coming from US or brothers, directly hero.
Oh my God.
So directly I came to option selling. Actually, then actually, whether do you know what is, how do you know short or long in the market? I said, what is long and short?
Oh my God.
So without knowing long and short, you are doing a short strangle.
Oh my God.
So it happened. That is how I landed into option selling. So when I came to the market, I was really blessed by the market as well, because during that period it is a seller paradise, option seller paradise. Okay, so close to 7-8 years.
Why did you call it as a seller's paradise?
Because you sell options and you sleep, next day you make money.
My God. I remember, was it just before the COVID or after the COVID?
Before the COVID also, actually I had a rule, okay, once VIX goes above 20, don't sell options.
Right, okay.
So because whenever VIX is going above, market moves heavily, okay, when market moves heavily, it is not a good for option seller. Well, about 20, I switch on the system and then I sleep.
Okay. So, yeah. Jegan, you said that you directly jump to option selling, and that is a very different perspective that we have got it, because a lot of people say if you come to the stock market, you understand what is long and short, you understand how to do investment first, then you go to swing trading first, then you go to futures, then you go to options. You directly started with options. So was it that simple?
To me, it was a simple.
Okay.
I don't know why, because my background maybe BSc mathematics and then computer science. It was very easy to understand. I am good at aptitude. Okay, so I can understand actually how it works. Options. Many people takes time to understand options, because call and put actually always confusing to the people. In the money call, in the money put. Most of the time they will confuse. So it was easy for me, and then one thing what I understood from the market is actually the yield you are getting from the options. Okay, so I always used to calculate, if I need to sell options, how much yield you are getting for a month. Okay, so if the yield is decent, then you have a great probability of success with the selling. So that is how I look at. So people look at greeds, I look at the yield. Okay, so how the premium is safe. Okay, so sometimes actually market trends, and then your options will get inflated. During that time you do adjustments and then try to come out of it. And expiry trading is the one actually which I found very interesting in 2014-15. I used to make killing profit when once in expiry making mega profit, once in a week expiry making this much profit, 2 weeks expiry, 2 days expiry making this, zero expiry no profit.
Oh my God. Things have changed. But I remember sitting in one of your workshops. I still remember at one of the hotel, and you were trading live.
Yeah.
And the numbers I could say that were not fitting in the column of M to M because the number was so large. But you use the word yield, okay, because that's where you start focusing on.
Yeah.
So what is the right yield that you look for?
I generally have a yield of 3% per month. So wherever I get 3% yield, I used to go and sell options. Then I do adjustments. So that's what I was doing. See, I believe in a holy grail, but I don't believe.
You believe in?
Yeah, I believe in holy grail, but the holy grail is a dynamic one, not a static one.
Oh, nice.
So what is working in 2015, it is not working in 2016. It keeps changing. See, my thing is every year some strategy is working. So the market regime changes. So we were discussing, right? All strategy are curve fit.
Yes. So I think so that you really, because that's a very important statement that I have never heard anybody say it. All the strategies are curve fit, because I thought strategies are like always money making machine.
No.
But how is it a curve fit?
Because say for example turtle trading, right? So it made so much money in the market, but it is not working right now. The thing is when market is not matured, the market used to trend. It goes in everybody will have a same view when market is not matured. When market is getting matured, like US, the market used to do a mean reverting, right? So right now with the algorithm and everything, money and liquidity is coming to the flow, then automatically the market regime will change. So thus we cannot say that one strategy that works all the time, because I had been selling options for 5 rupees wala in Bank Nifty and 1 rupee wala, 2 rupee wala in Nifty. Then I used to put 20 rupees stop loss. 90% of the time it won't hit. But right now the story is different. 5 rupees wala, if you sell it, next minute it may be 100 rupees.
Yeah, not even 20, it just jumps. Right?
Even you put 100 stop loss, it may jump to 150.
True.
So history may be repeated or history may be created.
Oh, wow. So you said about Jegan that 3% is a good yield for anyone. But as we know, and we are being in the market for a long time, the risk and the return are two sides of the coin.
Right.
We talked about the yield of 3%, but then we always say there is always a risk. So what about the risk part of it, and what about the drawdowns?
Drawdown, it depends on the strategy what you do. In intraday it may go to 10%. That is what my perspective. Positional, it may go even further if you are deploying it fully. Even it can go to 20%. If you are taking a directional speculator like a futures long short, the drawdown of good traders in the world is 30%.
Wow,
30%. Okay, so you take big traders in the world like Jesse Livermore drawdown is 100%.
Multiple times.
Multiple times. So he is the top one of the trader, right? So generally you take any good traders, Perry Kaufman, Jim Simons, their drawdown is close to 30%. So intraday you can accept 10%, and positional for option selling you can expect 20%. That's what. Otherwise, actually, it is going to be a nightmare, because when drawdown comes, if you don't accept, it is going to be very tough. Okay. Yesterday, I was talking to one option seller. He has been selling options more than 30 years. I mean, since 2008, and he said, "I cannot accept 10% drawdown."
Oh my God!
So, but the thing is, actually, the fact is, actually, yeah, he will get a new drawdown. True.
So taking having a number of 10%, 20%, theoretically, it is very nice. Yeah. Practically, when you are hit it just goes blank. So and I'm sure you would have your tough days. Can you recall any trade that has really bad impact on your PNL, and psychology it actually devastated you?
The thing is, the technical glitch is the one actually that impacted me very well. Theoretically, I don't allow more than 2 to 3%. In previous times, actually, I had a 3% portfolio stop loss, and 2% right now. What I have for intraday, it doesn't matter whatever the condition. 2% I used to exit. Sometimes it jumps. So when you apply for 2%, it go to 2.5%. But sometimes what happens in 2019, I hope my stop losses are removed from the system, even from the exchange.
Even from the exchange.
There is some technical.
How come? So there was a technical issue.
There is a technical issue, and they removed it. And I thought that actually my stop loss will be hit. Market is going down, and I'm down by 8%.
Oh my God!
In a day.
Wow.
In a day. Yeah, there is one more issue with one broker actually, wherein his server got burst.
Okay.
Okay, so
yeah, there is could be so many, not even your fault.
your fault. I had a 10% loss.
And we have an 10% loss.
10% loss, and you the thing is you can't square off your position, you can't see your positions,
You can't do anything.
you can't
about
do
it.
anything. The next day only you will come to know.
Oh no. But that's the dark side of system trading, and I think so it's very good. Like everybody should know.
Correct.
It's not always about the rosy picture when we talk about algo trading is a good thing, it keeps the emotion out, but it also comes with its own set of problems.
Correct.
So yes, having that number, my question, Jegan, is what did you do after that? Because it would have taken a mental toll on you because you have just lost 10% of your capital and making without no fault of yours. What really you do to come back to the market?
The thing is, I know that actually I used to say this one, whether you do the mistake or broker do the mistake or exchange do the mistake, the penalty is on you.
That is true. That is true.
Nobody is going to bear the penalty. Coming to the loss, whenever I make a loss, I never ever thought that to recover the loss.
Okay.
Because if you are in the mode of recovering the loss, you are in a stress mode. I always believe that whatever the capital I have in the morning is my original capital which I brought.
No.
Then automatically it recovers. I never, and likewise actually when I also make money, I never felt that actually okay I made this much profit. No, whatever I made yesterday, today is my capital. That is the thought process I have. Because if you are thinking about recovering, market will not understand whether you are recovering or you are making a new high. Market is ready to give the profit based on your system. So don't worry about this losses and all. You always think that actually this is the capital you brought today right now.
So your morning capital is your original capital.
Yeah, don't be in a recovery mode.
Yeah,
Don't
the
be in a
revenge, it will turn into a revenge trading.
Correct, no, it is turn into reverse trading. Na?
Yeah, makes sense.
You are following the system. How the market will know whether you are recovering or you are touching a new all-time high?
Market is just a function of people buying and
Function
selling.
of people. You never understand actually whether you are in profit or loss.
But then there is this thing like always the new trader says that market is hunting my stop loss, or people the market does not like me, it hates me, it always makes me in a loss. Why would people say that?
I definitely don't agree with that. Okay, so my question is, let's assume that actually for argument's sake, market is hunting your stop loss. Assume that actually somebody is hunting your stop loss based on the stop losses you put in the exchange. Okay, if this is the case, you have done a systematic testing. So if it is hunting the stop losses, you would have found this issue in back testing. No? This is a stop loss, it would have hunt. Exactly right. But if you are finding it and back testing, how it is going to touch it?
True.
Right. So see the stop loss hunting should happen. Moreover, I have one more this thing. Okay, so some people say actually directional trade. They are taking a, say for example some 10 days high or swing high, they are breaking it, they are making profit. They take a stop loss, they take 1:3. 1:3. Say for example stop loss is 100 points and target is 300 points. They are making, assume that they are making profit. Okay, then you don't need to take a swing high at all. You can take anywhere, any place. You take a long and 100 points.
Stop loss and
Stop loss 300 points, you make profit,
right.
Especially in a long side. Okay, so if you are a trend directional trader, if you are really concerned about this one, first testing you have to do is not execution. Testing is have 100 points stop loss, have 100 points target, make sure that your win rate is more than 50%. You are taking some direction, na? You should first prove that actually market is going in the direction what you think.
So you need to be right 51% of the time.
51% of the time. Okay. Otherwise, what you are doing, you are making profit out of 1:3 risk and reward ratio. Not then. What is the need of taking a particular point? You can always anywhere, any place you can take 100 points stop loss, 300 points. Right. So coming to the stop loss, I don't believe in it, because if they are continuously hunting your stop loss, then you would have found this one in a back testing. You would have not devised these strategies. Since you designed this strategy, because the stop loss is hit very less, so I don't agree with that.
So Jegan, I'll tell you very honestly, I have seen many traders boast about their lifestyle. They talk about how they made money. In your case, you have mentioned and you have been in from the humble background, but you are the only trader that I know of who has been systematically putting his PNL every day. I know you have been kind of trolled badly for it also, but trust me, it gives so much of authenticity to this world and to trading arena that yeah, making money is difficult, but I'm sure it would be damn difficult for you to come in and put out your, because it may impact your trading strategy as well, or no?
No, I don't. It doesn't impact because I don't look at the Twitter much.
Okay, that's good.
And whatever the PNL my team used to put, even I don't have any rights to put.
Okay.
And people told me that that's okay, but yeah, even for Mahatma Gandhi also there were trollers. So I'm a normal human being. So there is no surprise that actually people are trolling me. Yes, I'm grateful to the social media just because due to social media only I got famous, and that is how I got the exposure to the stock market. So yeah, but any business, any strategies will have a good period as well as a bad period. So you have to be really genuine when things are not really working or things are sluggish. So I would say it is not working, but it is sluggish. So
no, I think so. The word used, nobody can make money all the time.
Yeah, correct.
Only the liars and the God can make it, right? But what beside this, being grateful to the social media, is there any more idea why you putting out your screenshots of PNL?
Initially, when I started putting a screenshot at the start, 2014 and 15, I put the screenshot just because when I put in the social media, I mean, I will not change my words back because anything you write, you cannot take your words back.
True.
So if you are following something, if you are want to be disciplined, right? So if you are putting in a social media, you will be disciplined. But I had an intangible benefit on looking at the post. I got a lot of queries about the workshop and mentor me. So a lot of event they called me. So like that it happened. Okay. So then I realized, oh, okay. So this one actually really works. So not only this, you get a lot of connections.
Yes.
Right. So the reason why I got connected with you, if I am sitting in the room and then trading myself and not communicating with anyone, I will get best out of me. But when I communicate with a lot of folks, I am getting best out of all the people. True. And can extract. So that way actually I love it. Yeah, I love to gather people. I love to talk to a lot of folks, and that is the reason why I put it into the social media. Yeah, my alpha may be better, my alpha may be less, but I wanted to put it always.
No, I think so. I made a friendship and I started knowing you once I was on the social media. And like I really appreciate the honesty with which you are putting it out. So thank you, Jegan.
Yeah, thank you.
So Jegan, we talked about mind, which is the most important aspect, but there is also one other dimension, which is money. So I want to talk about your strategies. What kind of strategies do you run?
I started as a non-directional trader. Being an option seller, anybody who comes, right? So they will be a non-directional trader. People say when you are in 18, you will be convinced. So once you are an initial option seller, you will start with non-directional, and slowly you will do the directional as well as a non-directional. So right now I do the directional as well as a non-directional. In intraday, I do both. Positionally, I am directional mostly because market goes in a trend in overnight. So I do a trending part. So that's what I do. I do a directional as well as a non-directional.
So Jegan, there is this thing with traders,
right?
And there are two communities of traders.
Right.
One which says that you know, even if I disclose my strategies, my strategy is not going to go away. And somebody says, no, I cannot disclose my strategy because it is an alpha. Which strategy you belong to? Which the audience that you belong to?
I have a mixed feeling. So some strategies, it may work actually even you share it. Say for example, most of the trend following strategy will have a higher drawdown. So even though the strategy is well known, it is not easy to follow it because it have a deep drawdown. Okay, but if you are saying about some option strategy, it is easy to execute. So it depends on who says. If somebody is saying very famous, then many people are going to copycat and it is not going to work. Somebody who is not very famous, then nobody is going to follow. So I have a mixed feeling. Trend following, we can always say for example, I can say the strategy in 75 minutes time frame when RSI of 5 or 6 is going above 70, go long. I was super trend and come on to, you will make profit in long run. So this will have a drawdown of close to 15% and you will make nice money with the Bank Nifty futures. Simple strategy. Okay, so no rosy, no nothing condition, nothing like this. So thus it depends on the strategy, it depends on who says.
Okay. So now you talked about a very simple strategy. And again, there is another debate in the market, and because of your experience, I want to pick your brain. Is people say simple strategies work, and then there is another camp. If it is so simple, everybody would put it into Algo and make money out of it, and it will not work. So how does that work?
I have a different feeling. Okay, say for example, trend following, it is always simple. Okay, so if you are complicating, then it is more coffee. But when it comes to option, by default, it is you have to be sophisticated. Simple strategy will not work because it has multiple parameters. When it comes to equity or futures, it's only the either you are right or not. But here there are multiple factors. So volatility plays a role, right? So time value plays a role. So multiple things are plays a role. So with respect to the options, yes, you have to be little complicated. Sometimes you have to be in buy, sometimes you have to be in sell. So plain vanilla sell, you will have a deep drawdown. You make profit at the end of the day, but the drawdown and the time drawdown is a killing one with pure selling.
So you have your directional strategies.
Yes.
Then you have your non-directional strategies.
Yes.
Do you have a allocation to zero DT?
Yeah, of course, zero DT is a big one.
It's a big one. So how would you decide that if I have 100 rupees, what are the rationale for me to allocate the capital in three different buckets?
Well, so I am coming from option selling campus because I made so much money. So by confidence, I allocate 90% to option selling, and 10% I allocate to the directional, just because I am experiencing, I am doing it for the last 1 year, the trend following. So I did not allocate much. This is something. This is how you should do. There is no such a rule, because I am really comfortable in option selling, because that is my campus. So I am doing it 90% and 10% I am doing trend following. But this is not a thumb rule. You can do 20, 80 and 30, 30 or 50, 50. And the reason why I did not allocate the more in trend following is, one reason, I am very new. Second reason, by default trend following will have more DD. That is the nature of the system. And you make a bada profit.
Bada profit, yeah, that's the word, the bada profit. Okay. So trend following, yes, you said 10% of an allocation. And the drawdowns will also be very steep.
Yeah.
But do you do it in options, or do you do it in future?
Do it in futures. Do it in futures.
Okay.
No.
But then the cost of the futures, because again, very important point, what I've seen, the statutory expenses or the government expenses that happens on a future vis-a-vis on the options. But if you could have created the similar something concept called a synthetic future, then why to bear a cost like a future?
The thing is, you can do the synthetic futures, but if it is an intraday short time, you can do. But I'm going to hold this one sometimes 10 days, 15 days, if market trends now. Then my options will go deep in the money. It will have a liquidity issue at all.
Oh,
Liquidity all the issue. So to avoid these problems, I do with the futures.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. This STT and stamp duty is a big cost if you are doing it in lower time frame. But I'm doing it in a little higher time frame, 75 minutes. So yeah, there is a cost, but the cost is not so high when compared to the return what you are getting. Yes, if you are doing it in 15 minutes time frame, 5 minutes time frame, the cost is really high.
Really high. So how much of, so we talked about the cost factor, and that question has been asked many times through my social media handle as well, and talking to a lot of people. What is the right amount of slippages or the transaction cost that we should put in our backtest?
For futures, I put 0.03% of the entire contract value. But what I have done is, actually I put 0.08% of the contract value. I added 0.05 just because we have a rollover cost, right? So the rollover cost, to include this one, actually I have put this one. Yeah. So it's 0.08 is the decent one.
And how about in options?
Options, actually I don't put any slippages and nothing. Whatever the profit you are getting, I'm reduce 150 rupees from it.
From it straight away, which is also a different way of looking at things, that I'm going to incur this much of slippages.
Because you can't put in terms of percentage, because sometimes actually you are getting a profit of 400, sometimes in a trade you get 1000 rupees. So you cannot put percentage.
True.
So whether you are getting 400 rupees profit, 500 rupees or 1000 rupees, cut 150 from it.
Okay, that's simple. So Jegan, when we talked about the backtest it, I want to take it one step further. That when we do backtesting, has it happened to you that it was looking very nice in the backtest with all the slippages, all the cost, and when you went it and took it live, it stopped working?
Yeah, it happens.
Oh, so it happens.
It
Okay.
happens.
Is it regular?
It's regular.
Oh my God,
Nowadays
okay.
it's very regular.
Okay.
So anything you find it in back testing, it is a rosy one, and next day it will be a disaster. Sometimes actually your actual back testing will not. The system would have hunted your stop losses, but next day back testing say actually the stop loss is not hunted.
Yep.
It happens. Generally, why it happens is I used to say this. Okay, so for a given problem, there are a lot of corner cases. Say for example, if you take 920 straddle, call stop loss is hit, put stop loss is hit, both stop losses is hit, both stop losses are not hit. These are the 4 cases. So all the 4 cases are not tested with the bigger stop loss. Say for example, if you are putting 1240 example, okay, 100% stop losses, then hunting both stop losses will be the remote chance in the last 4 days. Okay, so 2 weeks in a continuous basis, if it is hunting call stop loss as well as put stop loss, your back testing result will be completely different.
Okay.
So you need to find out the strategy wherein all the corner cases are tested. That strategy you need to take so that actually it is going to match the back testing. So don't take the strategies which did not go through all the stressful periods and days. So that is the important thing.
Okay. So Jegan, I remember when you talked about the rich dad, poor dad, and then there was this concept of an iron condors. You used to do it. Do you still do iron condors?
I don't do iron condor anymore.
Okay.
That iron condor was a positional one. But I would say that actually getting a gate out of the current market is really good, really tough. Okay.
Tough, yeah.
And it's more of delta play. Even I used to say this. Okay, so Jegan, can I do a short straddle in a positional? Positional monthly one. I am selling a call as well as a put at the money, and if I keep it for 1 month, actually will I make profit? I said that actually okay, so you take a short straddle, and this is how you should do the adjustments. Then you make profit. And okay. Then I will give another strategy. Okay, you will make more profit than this. What is the strategy? You tell me. So now you are doing a short straddle, right? You do the short straddle only in a paper trade. You do only the adjustments, you will make profit.
Can you repeat it a little? Yeah.
So you are doing a short straddle. He say actually how when it goes into the loss, how to adjust. I told him how to adjust all this one.
Okay.
Okay. So I will tell. Then I said, instead of doing this strategy, I will give one more strategy that will give more profit than this. What is that? So you starting with the short straddle, na? Don't do the short straddle. Do the short straddle in a paper trade. Do only the adjustment portion. You will make more profit.
My God, this is a very unique way. It's like, people said don't do paper trade, but here we are doing a paper trade, but then we are managing that trade and actually trading those management of the trades, which is brilliant. I think I've never heard anybody saying something like this. But yeah, if it is making money, it is making money.
Yeah, because you are doing only the delta.
So you are playing
Direction.
actually delta.
Direction.
Because obviously what I have understood, and a lot of viewers will appreciate that at the beginning of the month, straddle will not go to 0.
Yeah,
So you have to play the directional side of the market. So let me ask you this, that if I would have given Jegan, IT Jegan, only one strategy to trade in the entire bouquet of all these option selling strategies, which one would you stick to?
It's a tough question because each year the strategy is getting changed.
Okay. So what is the current one?
Yeah, the current one is actually again as a delta plays. You have to play according to the trend. You have to do a directional as well as a non-directional. If you don't, because you never know when the market will go in a range point. You never know when the market will trend. So you need to have both of them. So if you're having both of them, then you will make profit. Okay. Otherwise, you will be in a drawdown. Only you do the direction also will be in a problem. When you do the non-direction also, it will be in a problem.
So a lot of young traders come to the market of making it big. And earlier you said there was a golden era of option selling. But now when we talk about it, it's getting very difficult. But somebody is coming to the market now and want to scale up in option selling. Is there any right approach to that?
It is there actually. It was not easy like before to earn money, but it is easy to get into trading because you have Algo system.
Right.
Before that, actually, you need to be in front of the system. You need to execute. The reason why many people are coming, it is easy to execute.
Right.
You have a software, and then morning, then you by evening you want to make profit. So you need a sophisticated system, honestly speaking, with respect to the options. You need to have a, as I said, directional, non-directional strategy backtesting. And the third one is actually you need to have a buying system also, little, not high, because I'm not so bullish in buying, but I am at the same time I'm not so against buying. So you need to have a buying system also, because right now selling is not in favor, the buying will give the question to you. So have a buying system, selling, directional, non-directional, backtest really well, and have a portfolio stop loss. I have a 2% loss in intraday. So that is the way you are going to make a profit consistently.
And then scale it up.
Otherwise, you will have a drawdown, and you will have a huge time drawdown. It is going to test your patience like anything.
Okay. So I have two questions on this follow-up. One, you said that you need to have a small allocation of buying an option. Why can't I sell an in-the-money option? Say, assuming I wanted to go long on the market by buying a call option and selling deep in the money ITM option, give me the same kind of a profile. Because option, they say that it's an unlimited profit, but nobody stays there.
The thing is actually you can sell in the money option. In directional it is going to make a profit, there is no doubt. But volatility is increasing, it is not going to give a profit. When you sell options, the opposite side it should decay, right?
Right.
The thing is, if it is not decaying, the volatility is increasing, then you are not. That's what I said. Now, in future it is simple. But when it comes to option, there are multiple factors, multiple components. So it composed of multiple, right? Volatility, time value, right? Interest value, and the underlying. So multiple factor effects. I've seen many cases where my call option has hit, and put option is increasing.
Oh my God!
Right? So there is no point in selling a put actually if volatility is increasing. So, right.
Yeah. So Jegan, you said a word which is time drawdown. Ab tak what I have heard and what people always talk about is the drawdown. But this is the first time that we are hearing this word time drawdown. What is it?
The thing is the time taken to come out of the drawdown is called time drawdown. It is easy to accept the drawdown, but it is not easy to accept the time drawdown because you lose the patience.
Okay.
And in the frustration, you will do whatever. Oh, this is not working, so you will jump to new strategies. Drawdown also you will accept, but if you are taking lengthy time to come out of the drawdown, that is where you jump to the another strategy.
Oh, wow. So a lot of people can take price drawdown, but not time drawdown.
Time drawdown, yes.
Very interesting. So with this, we will talk about a very interesting concepts. Strategies ho gayi, psychology ho gayi. Now it's time to execution.
Yeah.
So Jegan, we talked about the strategies, and the most important thing is the forming a view. So just demystify, how do I make a view of the market?
Different people take a different view, but I generally do through future and option data analysis, which I will explain right now. Okay. So the first thing is option selling. Most people will think that it's an unlimited loss. Yes, true, it is unlimited loss if you don't do the hedged one. So this for a hedged one, the loss is also limited, the profit is also limited. So that's how we are going to do. So next one is we are going for a market analysis. Okay. So how to do a market analysis? Once you are done, whether it is a bullish or bearish, so how do you going to design your strategy and how much allocation you have to do? That is a risk management, and when to enter, when to exit is a simple strategy you can go to. Okay. So F&O data analysis, there are two parts. One is analyzing the future positions, because derivatives has two segments. One is a future, second one is an option. So we are going to analyze the future data using future open interest. And option data, there are two parameters, that is called max pain and PCR, okay, which I will explain later. Okay. So for option it is two, max pain and PCR. For future it is F&O. Okay. And the future position, when you analyze, you are going to look at the open interest. So open interest is nothing but when a buyer and seller agree to on a specified price, a new contract is opening. This is called open interest. Okay. So when open interest is increasing, it means that the speculation is very strong. Okay. So when the open interest is decreasing, which means that the speculation has come down, it is coming down. Okay. So it's very simple. If the open interest is increasing, the speculation is strong. If the open interest is decreasing, the speculation is coming down. Okay. So based on which, okay, so you can always in the future in the Sensible or any other analytical platform, option analytical platform, you can look at the data. Okay, price is going up and open interest is also going up, which means that a lot of people are taking a bet on going up. That is the reason why price is going on and open interest is also going. Okay, and you can also imagine the reverse of it. The speculation is going on, price is coming down, which means that people are betting on a short build-up. Okay, so long build-up and short build-up is very important, wherein both speculation is bearish is very important. In both the cases, the speculation
OI has gone up.
OI has gone up. It could be a upside means it's a strong bullish, downside means a strong. Okay, so when you take a speculation, how much I consider 10%. Okay, and open interest you should take it a current month as well as the next month combined together.
Why?
Because you may be in the last month, last week. Okay, so many people may be taking a position in the next month. If we take myself, right, so I'm in long in Bank Nifty trend following system. If I'm in the last week, I'm going to do a not going to roll over. I'm straight away going to take a long in the next month futures.
Right.
Because taking this month futures, if I'm in the trade, I need to roll over. I don't want to do all this jugglery action.
Right.
I want to straight away go in the
Next month.
next month, because rollover, mispricing, sometimes you miss it. So some people will take a positions in a next month. So better to take a current month as well as the next one, cumulative, how much percentage increase. More than 10% increase I used to take as a strong speculation. So that is giving a 50% weightage, because future speculation is the highest weightage. That is the master.
Oh, interesting.
Very, very, very master. Because, say for example, somebody will be looking at the option open interest. Example, say for right now market is 25,200. Okay, highest to open interest is 25,500 call. Then you may think that this is a resistance, but what they would have done, they would have taken a long in a futures and they would have sold a call. They would have sold a
Call.
By looking at only option open interest, you think that market is bearish. But it may be bullish just because you're long.
Right.
Okay, so I will give a funny incident. Okay, so I was taking a short straddle. Okay, so one price, say for example 20,000 is the one. Okay, so I was trying to manage the short straddle, call as well as a put actually. Market is going up. Market was close to 19,500 and this was 20,000.
Okay.
Call I sold.
Okay.
Okay, and it is going up, and then it's trying to go above this 20,000.
Okay.
I thought that okay, but still highest open interest is at 20,000.
20,000. Okay.
And then market went 20,200, 20,300. Still the highest open interest is very high.
Okay.
We were a closed group actually.
So even in the money, it was still the highest.
Open interest. We are the closed group. We were thinking that highest open interest is here. Market should come down. Then only we found that actually major portion of this highest open interest is owned by us.
Oh my God. You were just waiting for it.
I was waiting for it.
Oh my God. That's very funny.
Very funny. So that's the reason why don't analyze only the option data. You need to analyze with the futures. Then only you will come to know the right speculation. So this will give a clear view about the market, and speculation is coming down and market is going up. It is a clearly short covering. Speculation is coming down and market is coming down. It is a profit booking. Speculation is coming down. Market is going up. It's a short covering. So based on which I always both increasing, speculation increasing, it is a strong trend. When speculation is coming down, I used to take as a mild trend.
Mild trend.
Very simple logic. Okay.
So would you modify your strategies accordingly?
Yeah, of course. Say for example, actually when you are in strong, you take a long position. Okay, so how do you take a long position in general? You buy a simple debit spread. But in general, debit spread people, why they don't like it? Because there's a decay.
Okay. So how do I manage not decay on a debit spread?
Yeah, there is a logic. So people generally do a credit spread. But the problem with the credit spread, you make a less profit when you are right. You make a big loss when you are wrong. But you can make a theta 0 debit spread, simple. You buy 200 money in the money call. You buy 200 out of the money call. You sell a call.
So if I go 200 in the money,
200
out of the money, then I'm a theta 0.
Theta 0.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah. There is one more logic I can say. to find out. Sometimes it may not be exactly 200. Example is I mean nearest example is the delta zero. But if you want actual delta zero, so there are two methods. You can find a very complicated option Greek software. Okay. For a cost, and then you can find out delta zero.
Oh my God! That, as a retail trader, I don't have that liberty.
Okay, then that is the easiest way. There is a shortcut to find out delta zero.
Okay.
Because it is not exactly 200 points in the money, 200 out of the money. Sometimes it will be 300 points in the money. Sometimes it's 200 points out of the money.
Okay.
How to find out? It's a very simple logic. Find out the call as well as a put equal price.
Equal price.
In OTM. Say for example, 50 rupees wala, 50 rupees wala. Okay.
So
This
you do a
call
premium
sell,
in neutral.
Premium neutral. This is put.
Right.
This is call. This is market. ठीक है? This 50 rupees wala, this 50 rupees wala. This call you sell for bull. This put is a OTM, right? The same strike price in the money call you buy.
The same strike in the money put you buy.
In the money call.
In the money call, yes, you buy that. Oh, okay, got it.
You got my point?
Yes, so I'll just try to make sure that I understood it correctly. There is an OTM call option of 50 rupees and then OTM put option of 50 rupees.
Right.
I sell the OTM 50 rupees call.
No change.
But for the put, I'm checking, okay, this is the OTM put for 50 rupees, but I'm not going to do the put. I'm actually going to buy the call option of that strike, which is actually in the money.
Correct.
So I'm going to create a bull spread.
Correct.
Oh wow, I've never knew about this. This is very useful.
So this is the delta neutral.
Oh, nice. Wow.
Okay. So simple debit spread for long, called debit spread. For a put, actually, for a bearish, simple put debit spread.
Jagan, I think so. This is brilliant. Really gave me a lot of good insight, and I'm sure our viewers have benefited from it. So, Jagan, we talked about mind, money, and I'll tell you a very interesting story. That I wanted to be an algo trader, so I thought I need to learn coding, and I actually went to GNIIT and could not finish anything. Then I went to, I got a tutor to come to my place and teach me coding. I could not learn it. So, you being an IT professional, was it easy for you when it comes to coding and executions?
If I did not get the name IT Jegan, then I would have asked for the name Code Jegan, because I love the coding very much, because it's something related with the mathematics, so aptitude, which I love the most. So some days if I don't code, I don't get sleep.
Wow, but then Jegan, like traders like me, who doesn't know coding, what is your suggestion to us?
Right now, the best thing is many AI has come with the coding editor. Actually, it is embedded, wherein you can prompt can you code this one, can you code this, can you tweak this one, can you change this variable like this. You can prompt and it can change the coding as well. It can code for you, but you need a little coding knowledge. You don't need to have a complete coding knowledge like a proper coder, but you need to have a overall how the coding will look. Then you can do with the AI right now.
Oh, wow.
There are a lot of AI available right now, so then go for it.
Jegan, there are a lot of traders who actually want to jump into algo trading, and you talked about that you need to know coding, but I'm sure there are a lot of no code platform, uTrade being one of them. But a lot of traders want to have that transition smooth. And I remember that not everyone wants to do fully automation. So is the semi-automation also a good solution?
Yeah, of course. Say for example, the trend following model, what I do, the signal is generated by my Pine script in a trading view, which I have written, but the execution I am doing it myself. It is a semi-automation. But when it comes to intraday, so it is a TBS system or any kind of breakout system, it is fully automated. So you can choose actually whether it is a fully automation or a semi-automation.
So again, we talked about the execution. Let's talk about little bit of backtesting. For a backtesting, what do you suggest that a newbie should do?
There are two things. Okay, so there are a number of platforms available to backtest at very throwaway price. Many vendors are available like the stockmarket, backend, Quantman, lot of softwares available. Predefined strategy, it can be easily backtested with respect to the options, buying and selling. And if you want to backtest, say for example, directionals, Then you can use AFL for equity, mainly for portfolio backtesting. Say for example, if you are taking long big universe like NSE 500, you want to backtest, you want to rebalance based on the weightage or based on some ranking method, then you can use AFL. That is best of best. I had done it with the AFL for momentum investments. For a directional trading, okay, for a single script, to if you want to backtest, Pine is the best. Trading View script is the best one you can backtest. But from it, if you are having a sophisticated logic which is not present in the current market place, then you have to write your own Python code or any other language to backtest. So yeah.
Beside all this, uTrade also has a lot of powerful backtesting engines, so maybe we can definitely explore them.
Yeah.
When it came to equity momentum, that really got my attention, because everybody in the world right now, maybe world would be the wrong word, in India, everybody is interested in option backtesting. But very few people are talking about backtesting on equity stocks or on a portfolio of stocks.
Correct.
Why is it so?
The thing is, it is not available commonly in many platforms right now. Whatever the equity backtesting, especially portfolio backtesting, it is not available. With the trading view also, you cannot test portfolio of stocks. You can test one stocks, but you cannot test a portfolio of stock. And ranking and all you cannot do with trading view. You can do only with AmiBroker. AmiBroker has its own language that is called AmiBroker Formula Language, AFL. It is little complicated than trading view or Python. So people are not really comfortable with the AFL, and that is the reason why people don't get into equity backtesting, especially portfolio backtesting.
So Jegan, when you said portfolio backtesting, I'm just trying to understand in my mind that a portfolio is a set of stocks of say 10 stocks, and if I do individual backtesting of 10 stocks, it's the same or it is different?
No, it is
like
different.
if I combine, like I do backtesting on Reliance, SBI, Tata Steel, and then combine them into a portfolio, is it not a portfolio backtesting?
Yeah, if you are combining, it is a portfolio backtesting. But doing a testing in this individually is different, but doing a portfolio it is different, because you are giving a different weightage based on the capital, based on the ranking. So you can always rank. Say for example, you have NSE 50 stocks. So this is universe. So you are going to pick some of the stocks available in the basket. Okay. Second thing is, you are going to rank according to their trend, according to their weightage, according to their character, any character. It could be any character. It could be RSI. It could be rate of return. So you are going to rank it. So based on the rank, you are going to give a weightage. So this is a relative comparison. So you should know what stocks you are choosing, in based on which you will choose this one. So moreover, actually this also based on the capital remaining available. Sometimes your capital is not allowed. The system is generating the signal, but you don't have the capital because your portfolio is already allocated for the some stocks. So portfolio backtesting is different. Individual backtesting is different.
So we should definitely get uTradeAlgos to make an equity backtester with the portfolio capabilities and the execution of equity, which is missing in the market. So Jegan, a lot of young traders or new traders are coming to the execution world, and maybe if your guidance could help them, like what are the pitfalls that they have to avoid?
Pitfalls, actually, first mistakes they do is actually they don't learn it and they directly come, because getting started is a problem 5 years, 10 years before. Right now getting started is very easy. So you can open an account within 1 minute, and then you can easily integrate with the Algos trading within 2 minutes, and then you can execute. So since the teething issue is very less, then easy to get trapped. Okay, so once they are making a loss, and they will be in a recovery mode, stress mode. In a stress mode, it is very, very difficult to make profit. Okay, so trading is thinking like a rich man, businessman. Okay, so first you need to do an education, and you need to do a back testing. So you need to have a confidence, then only you should come into this trading. And when you start, you need to start small. You are not supposed to start big, because when I came to the market, I had a close to 8 lakhs in my hand, but I started putting only 3 lakhs into the option selling, just because I was not really confident, because I know the concept, but still I'm really skeptical because don't try with the bigger capital right now. So many people are coming with the dream and looking at the people, they will make profit like them, and then they blow up the capital, and it is very difficult to recover. So learn it and don't put all the capital, and do a back testing, then come to the market.
Brilliant. So guys, the most important thing is how do you execute it? Jegan, this is the last question, and that is the question that everyone has been asked, and you can't live without it, okay? So the question is, if I wanted to give you 100% allocation between the mind, money and the machine, how would you allocate this 100%?
To be very honest, I don't have any problem with the mind because already tuned to the trading.
Very nice.
Very nice. So people say you talk about the allocation, so then I say you talk about psychology. I say actually I don't have any psychological issue when it comes to trading. Okay, and money wise, when you say money, I take as a risk. Okay, so risk wise, you have to be very, very cautious. At initial, I'm talking perspective of retail. Okay, 70% you have to be really worried about this money management. So you have to give a higher weightage to the money. Execution problem will come when your capital is bigger. Okay, so I'm facing the problem right now. But when you are small, you are not going to face a big problem. So that is the reason why I'm giving a less weightage. So when you are big, then you need to worry about the slippages, you need to worry about the speed. So a lot of things you need to worry, right? So let's not give much importance to execution right now, because execution is very easy, and when you start small, execution it's not a big deal at all. And yeah, so 70% you can say to the money management and 30% to the execution.
And what about psychology?
Psychology, I don't have experience. I'm not saying you should not give, but I don't have any issue with the psychology.
No, I think so. That's a brilliant answer, because everyone is different. And that's what we really wanted to put it out, because every trader is different in their journey.
Correct.
Somebody who has started out, maybe for them the machine or the strategies are the very important thing. So it varies, and I really appreciate that. Thanks a lot, Jegan.
Yeah, correct.